So here is a Goodnotes tutorial for beginners. Goodnotes is a powerful digital note-taking app that lets you write, annotate PDFs, and organize handwritten and typed notes all in one place. It's especially popular with students and professionals who prefer a paper-like writing experience on tablets and iPads. If you want to follow along with this tutorial step by step, click on the link below to access Goodnotes and get started. So as you can see, we're now in goodnotes.com, and on the top, you can see all of these options. And if you head over to download, you will get to see all the platforms for which Goodnotes is available. Choose the one that you're using. After that, it will be downloaded onto your computer. So open the downloaded Goodnotes installer. After that, it will automatically start downloading and installing Goodnotes onto your device. This may take a while, so give it some time. So after it's downloaded and installed, open the app. And as you can see, we're currently in the Goodnotes app. Over here, you will get the option to sign in with Google, Microsoft, or your Apple account. I will go with Google. Then, from the options here, you need to choose your Google account. After that, agree to the terms and conditions and click on Continue. After that, you will be redirected here to the Goodnotes dashboard. Here, just click on Get Started. Now, you will see this pop up where all their available plans will be displayed. They have a free plan that you can start using right away. After that, there's Essential and Pro. You can also start a 7-day pro trial if you want. For now, let's cancel it and go with the free one. So once we're in the main dashboard, you will get to see all of these options on the left panel, starting with Documents, Favorites, Shared, and Marketplace. In the Marketplace, you will get to see a lot of different templates that are available for you to view. And if we head over to the Creators section, this is where you will get to see the top creators and their contents. You can scroll through the page to check them out. And next up, we have the Brand Collab section. If you go over to Brand Collab, you will get to see different contents with many different brands. As you can see, many of them have prices, so you can pay that price in order to get that template. And on the left panel, lastly, we have Trash. So now, let's go over to Documents and click on the plus New option. Here, you can select between any of these options, starting with Notebook, Folder, etc. So let's select Folder, and then we can change the color of the folder to start with. After that, we need to enter a name for our new folder. So let's type in a name, for example, Editing. And if you select Icon, you can choose between any of these icons to put on your folder. So once you're done selecting the icon, click on Done. Our new folder has now been created. You can click on it to open it. Now, let's click on the plus icon on the top right and select Notebook. So this is where we can start creating our first notebook. You will get to see a lot of options to choose from to start with. So, go through the options and choose the ones according to your preference. And on the top here, if you click on this drop-down, you will get to see options like dark paper, yellow paper, and white paper. So you can select whichever one that you want. After selecting each one, you will notice that the color of the paper has changed. This way, you can start your notes customized according to your preference right off the bat. And over here, if you select the language, you'll be able to choose from any of these options. You can also set the view as portrait or landscape. For now, let's select portrait and select a paper. I will go with legal under writing papers. And if you go over to the top and click on this drop-down, you'll be able to select the size of your paper from all of these options. I will be going with A4 for this one. So once selected, just click on Create Notebook. After that, our empty notebook will be created. And as you can see, this looks exactly like a real paper. If you go over to the top section, you can see all of these options that you can use to customize your notes. You can also record and summarize right from the app. We can use a ruler as well. Now, let's check out the text section. If we select the T icon, which is for text, we can then click anywhere on the blank page. After that, we can just type in whatever we want to put on the paper. So, as an example, I will type in something like hello and welcome to my channel. And when you put in a text, you will notice these options right below the text box. If you click on the first option, it will open up an AI that you can use to help you with the notes. Then we can change the text color from these options. After that, we have the text size. You can use the slider to change it to whatever you want. Then we have the usual bold, italic, underline options. And here, you can change the positioning and even add bullet points. Then we have the scissor icon, which is used to cut the text. Then, if you click on the three dots, you will get to see all of these options. And if you want to change the position of the text, just select it and drag it around to place it wherever you want. Now, if you go over to the top, we can see this pen option. You can choose between any of these pens and then start drawing on the paper. And as you can see, after selecting the pen, we can choose between fountain pen, ball pen, and brush pen. Then, we can adjust the tip sharpness. Then we have pressure sensitivity. We can drag the slider along in order to adjust it according to our preference. Then there's stroke stabilization. You can use it to stabilize your drawing or writing. Then you have settings. From here, you can enable or disable any of these options according to your preference. So for now, let's go with the fountain pen. After that, all we need to do is click and drag on the paper, and it will start drawing just like it would with a pen. This way, if you are on an iPad or tablet, you can draw using the pens. And as I had mentioned before, you have a lot of customization options that you can use. After that, we have the eraser tool. If you select it and click and drag over any writing, it will be erased just like this. Then we have the pencil tool. This works exactly like a pencil. All you need to do is start drawing just like we did with the pen. Then we have the highlighter. You can use it to highlight over any text you want, just like you would with a real one, and it looks pretty convincing. Then we have the tape option. You can use it to mark anything on the paper. Next up is the shapes option. If you select it and draw any rough shape, it will be converted into a polished shape. Just like this, if you draw any shape, they will be made perfect. Also, if you notice here on the top, you can switch between any of these stroke options and then try drawing. As you can see, this one is much thicker than the ones we've done before. And then we have the pen color. We can choose between any of these colors and start drawing. And as you can see, the color of the ink has changed. This way, you can select multiple pen colors and switch between them. So after text, we have the stickers option. From here, you can choose between any stickers that you want. For example, this sticky note. You can then adjust its position and size by dragging it around. If you go over to the shape section, you can select any shape that you want and click and drag on the page to get that shape. Then you can click on the color option and change the color. If you click in the middle of the shape, you can start typing as well. You have more customization options as well. If you go over to the top, you can see more shape options, stroke options, and color options. If we go to the stroke settings, you can see all of these options that you can use to customize it. For example, adding arrows. Next, we have the sticky note option. You will get to see all of these colors to choose from. And if you click on the drop-down menu, there will be more colors that you can pick. After that, just click anywhere and the sticky note will be added. Then, we have this annotate option. You can highlight anything for a few seconds using this tool. So now, if you look over to the top right, you will get to see this Add Page option. Here, we have the option to add images as well. If we select Image, you can go through the files on your device and choose an image to add here. After that, just click on Open. As you can see, the image has been added. This way, you can easily add pages or images onto your notebook. And once you're done, you can go over to the Share and Export option and click on Export as PDF. And if you click on the three dots, you will get to see more options like these, such as bookmark, duplicate, move to trash, etc. And that's it. That is the Goodnotes tutorial for beginners.